Hi, I'm Chad from Factor House. I'm just introducing our latest feature of Factor Platform, which is datasets and data lineage using open metadata and open lineage standards. So if we come into our new datasets feature here, we can see we have imported here 32 datasets, and we've imported them from our existing schema registry where we have stored our Avro schemas. So if we just come in here and take a look, and we'll jump straight to the schema, and we can see this particular organization is at the schema level, at the top level of their schema. For every Avro schema, they're adding a set of annotations, which are important information that the organization wants to collect about every schema. So particular things like who is the owner of this schema, what's the version of the schema, how often should we expect data to be produced to this schema, additional tags about the schema, which might be tags that are important, documentation, and other relevant information like that. So once you've annotated your schemas with your company's or your organization as standard, you then need to come into Factor Platform and map them. So if we come back to view the data set, we can come here and see the mappings, and we have declared that the ownership is that data catalog.owner field that we saw earlier. The tags are the data catalog tags. Documentation lives in the data catalog description, and so on. It also lets us set which fields may be required or not. And this is important because this will then let us start seeing data quality information as well. So if we come back here, we'll now take a look at one of these fields that are one of these schemas that does have a data quality issue. So if we view the data set here, I already know what this problem is. It's an invalid mapping. And if we take a look, we can see that the owner field here is actually in error because it's missing from this schema. So this allows us to start checking the quality of all of the data that is flowing through our system and start alerting when teams or data sets are not producing the correct metadata or the correct open lineage standards that we've set as required for our organization. Now, what this allows us to do is come in and, for example, let's take a look at PII. And now we can filter out all of the data sets that don't contain PII, or we can select the data sets, I should say, that do contain PII. And whilst this is constrained to the data sets view, within the next version or two of Platform, these will be moved as a top level filter, and we'll then be able to see all of the Kafka topics, all of the Flink jobs, and all of the connectors which are dealing with PII data. So this will start let us answering questions for auditors and data compliance so that we know where all of our PII data is coming from, what systems are processing it, and where the PII data is flowing to. The particularly, I think the best part of this is that there is no new technology that we've needed to add to our stack to enable this open lineage metadata. We already had a schema registry, and just by annotating data into the schemas, we can start tracking